Are you beginning to think about your course selections for your senior year? If so, there's probably a question that comes to mind that sounds something like this. Is it better for me to take a hard course where maybe I'll get a B or C, or should I take an easier course where I'll get an A? The answer is you probably want to take the course that makes sense to you, which quite often means taking a harder course as you move into the senior year. And I say this because a lot of times students get to the end of the junior year and there's this deep exhale, like, wow, I made it. Because after all, the junior year is a pretty tough year and arguably maybe the most difficult year of your high school experience. And you've made it and you're thinking, I've already satisfied my graduation requirement in math. I don't have to take any math anymore. Or I've had my 4 years of language because I started in eighth grade, so I don't have to take any language anymore. So there are a lot of rationalizations that come to mind as you start to think about your course selections for the senior year. And of course, some students are very wary of stressing themselves too much in the senior year. But here's the thing you need to keep in mind. The more selective the college you want to consider in the admission process, the more important your senior year will be as the number one credential. Those harder to get into schools want to see what you do when you don't think you have to do anything. So when you think you're all done with math, with language, and you don't have to take any more science anymore, when you think, gosh, I can go to school at 9 in the morning, be on my way home at noon, it's going to be a piece of cake, a lot of fun. What message are you sending to colleges by those kinds of choices? My recommendation, in each academic discipline, math, science, social science, language, and English, move to the next logical level of rigor for you. You'll know what it is. It will be the next step up. Then once you've made that selection, commit yourself to doing as well as you can. Never allow these thoughts to come from your mouth. Well, it wasn't my favorite. I was never that good at it. I got a B minus. What's wrong with that? It's good enough. Whenever you find yourself saying or thinking these things, you have surrendered. And when you've surrendered in the admission process, you can't win. So choose courses that make sense, do as well as you can, be committed to that, and then focus on colleges that will value you for what you've done. They will see your complete body of work academically, and they'll say, she's ready for us. Let's take her. So course selections for your senior year are probably a lot more important than you had imagined. Choose well so that you have great opportunities as you choose colleges later.